guys have played that much better. You guys played great.
You can always play better. I mean, I thought we played, once again, I mean, I thought the effort that we put out defensively is incredible. We held that team to 55 points. They're a great offensive team. They're a very good team, well balanced. I thought our effort was there. I thought our effort's been there all year long. We have to, I was talking to some of my friends today, we have to expend so much energy defensively all year long for us to stay in games. And that's just been the history here at Wyoming. And sometimes it takes some offensive firepower away from you. You get a little tired, you get a little fatigued. The road win at Nevada, followed up by this one here, with the style we had to play. We've had to, answer basket for basket in some cases, stop runs and go on little runs of our own. I'm just so proud of our players and proud of our team. I can't put it into words.
How big tonight, Gerald, was it to see your team respond? Every time they made a little surge at you, you guys seemed to have enough of an answer.
Like I said, and I thought at Nevada was the same way. I mean, I don't know how much Nevada charges to get in, but at Nevada that had to just be an entertaining game. As a coach, it's not too entertaining, but my nephew was there and said it was a great game because it was the same thing. Our kids at Nevada, same thing. They had to respond down the stretch. They had to defend and respond, and they did. And then tonight they backed it up again where there was some situations, just like you said, they'd go on a run, would find a way to stop them, then we would go on a run, and that's huge. And once again, you just go, well, I know the next question is going to be, well, Shalali played well, McKinley played well, everybody played well. Once again, I just think if you went in and gave us a couple of minutes or 10 minutes or whatever you did, everybody that went in contributed in some way, and that's what you need at this time of the year in order to win some games.
I'm assuming the way you guys played tonight and the way you guys have really played the last 2 weeks, you have to like your chances going into the Mountain West tournament.
Well, I'm going one game at a time. I told them today we're 0-0. And everybody is. That's what we've talked about. We talked about that today at shoot around. Whatever happens today, don't matter. It's we want to win, but if you lose today, you haven't lost the tournament. If you win today, you haven't won the tournament. And no matter what happens, win or lose, whatever time the last game's done, everybody's 0-0, and whoever can get to 3-0 is gonna be the winner. And I think once again, you're right. We're playing. Boise's on a 5-game winning streak. We're on a 5-game winning streak. Air Force is playing really, really well. This team is really, really good. We can't count this team out. This team proves they're 16-2. I mean, they've proved all year long they're really good. But you know what? We'll see what happens.
Do you like your guys' chances as much as anybody?
I like our chances, sure I do. I mean, every night in and night out, you just go out and play and see what happens. I like where we're at. I like what our kids are doing, and once again, there's a lot of teams right there that are scrappy and fighting, and we're one of them.
You mentioned it, Gerald, but Shalali and McKinley didn't seem afraid of the moment to step up and take some of those big shots, even if they didn't go in there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. We actually talked about that at halftime. We started out right after half. I wasn't really happy. We talked about changing our offense a little bit. We thought we would have a wide open shot right up the top, the beginning of the half. Slid Tommy through, brought off the wing, let them separate, and we put a shooter up on top. And for whatever reason, we didn't take that first shot, and we had to have a discussion about when we're open, get your feet set. Also we got some good looks for both of them. When we got the ball in the middle of the zone and kicked it opposite. That's something we work on a lot. We got away from that. We did it early, and then we got away from it. So if we can get the ball into the middle and then kick it opposite, we got Shalali some looks with her feet set. And you're right, McKinley had some huge shots. She also, what a lot of people forget is she grew up playing zone. So this whole man-to-man concept has been tough for her to learn. But the last 2-3 games, she's done a really good job on some of the leading scorers and some tough matchups. And you know, I thought she had some at the end right there where she could have got to the basket. A little bit intimidated by 24, but you know that's just going to happen. You know, she'll learn that with time. She has the ability to go right up over and score right over those players. So, you know, like I said, those guys played big for us. You know, we can go on and on. I'm just going to keep telling you, I'm just as pleased as punch. I'm so proud of our women. I can't tell you, to watch this team grow from where we were at, you know, figuring out who we are, getting people to understand their roles, and that hasn't been easy. And that still has to continue to develop and grow. And what happens in basketball, and what a lot of people don't understand, is from game to game your roles change sometimes. It depends on matchups, it depends on what's happening defensively, offensively, what they're doing to you. And when you get really, really good teams, those teams start to understand that. They start to understand that as individuals. They accept what's going on and then do the best with that, with what they have to help their team continue to win or progress in that game. And I think we're getting pretty close to that. And I'm just proud of them for doing that.